Welcome back to ALPB Roundup. I am Ryan. I'm here with a daily roundup looking at our Wednesday night games as we head into Thursday, wrapping up these 4 series for the week. We're going to start our recaps in Gastonia, where the Honey Hunters welcome the Revs back for Game 2 of their series. Revs looking to end a 4-game skid, hand the ball to Bruce Bell. He was taking on Jay Goss of the Honey Hunters. York manufactured a run in the second, got things off to a good start. Milky Mesa then doubled in Darian Sanford in the third to make it a 2-0 Revolution lead. But Gastonia evened the night in the bottom of the third, making the most of a Bruce Bell balk to bring home their first run of the night. Jake Skoll would then hit a solo homer to tie the game. First home run in Honey Hunters history. It would be the first of 3 for the night from Gastonia, first of 2 from Jake. That balk, by the way, would be the first of 2 from Bell on the night, 3 across the league. So I don't know if there's an umpires meeting talking about this or if everyone's just forgetting how to hold their runners, but things got weird last night in the league. Gastonia wasn't done, though. Josh Sale hit a solo home run in the fourth. That's very exciting for him. I've been following this story. If you've been following us, you know I'm following him. Very excited to see Josh Sale doing well. He really struggled in that first series against Lancaster. Couldn't really get comfortable. He was electric on the base paths, but, first games back since, I think, 2015, and he just did not have it. But he's starting to get together. He's getting on base. He's hitting a home run here. Finding it. It seems that he has found his footing, and now he's gaining momentum. That's exciting to see. That's exciting for the whole league, because that could be a real story to follow. Josh Sale, I remember following some of his stuff on ESPN, what was going on with him. So it's exciting to see him doing well. That's a feel-good. Bottom fifth, Jake Skoll homered again. That's a 2-run homer this time, make it 5-2 Gastonia. And that's all Gastonia's pitching would need. Honey Hunters roll 7-3 over York. They're 500 for the first time in franchise history. They've gotten 3 straight wins. York has followed up their opening day win over the Rockers with now 5 straight losses. Another 3 errors from York tonight. That's 12 over the last 3 games. If you really want to look at it, 16 errors in just 4 days. That's 5 games, so there's a doubleheader in there on that first of the 4. A lot to work on in York. Jay Goss earns the win. Bruce Bell gets handed the L. Game ball goes to Jake Skoll for those 2 home runs. That was 3 RBI right there. And he picked up an assist in the outfield, so he's getting it done on both sides of the ball. Moving along, West Virginia. Power looking nasty right now. Drop Long Island for the second night in a row. And I'll say it, by the way, if you went to, all of the people who kind of cover the league and maybe even people around the league and asked, hey, Ducks versus West Virginia, somebody took the first 2 games of the series, who do you think it would be? And we didn't know. I think probably 80% of us would have guessed Long Island. So this is a really good showing from West Virginia. I'm excited to see this for a new team, really showing that they were intelligently put together ball club. And they are exposing some holes in this Long Island team. Long Island is a good team, too. This isn't a statement on them. Sometimes, and maybe Gastonia winning 2 with York maybe says more about York than Gastonia right now, but this is saying a lot to us about West Virginia and how good this ball club is. Last night, West Virginia jumps out to a 4-0 lead on Long Island. Those first 2 runs came on a ground out in the first and a fielder's choice in the second, but Ruby Silva went ahead and balanced that out with a 2-run bomb in the 5th, jumped it out to 4-0, as I said. The Ducks' Ray Fuentes would double home Brock Stassi in the 6th, but the Ducks just couldn't put it all together. Power win 4-1. That's the second straight tough start for Long Island's Mike Bolsinger. 4 earned over 5 innings for him. He has now a 9 flat ERA in his early season here. Taking the loss, they're looking for some ace production out of him for Long Island. That's something to keep an eye on. Again, still early, but definitely not what they wanted to see off the bat here. Arik Sakula, he bounced back from his rough first outing for West Virginia. He went 6 innings, only allowing 1 earned and 4 hits, earns the win. Gene Maki, the 39-year-old beauty out of the bullpen. 3rd save in the team's first 6 games, 3 innings pitched, 4 Ks, no hits, no walks across those 3 outings. Looking nasty. Ageless wonder. Game ball goes to Ruby Silva, 2 for 4 tonight with a double and a home run. I think that would be the theme of our game balls. I think 3 guys ended up going 2 for 4 with a double and a homer, so 462 average early on in the season for Ruby Silva, 1.385 OPS. Long Island back to 500. West Virginia is now 4-2. Heading to Lexington, where this one never really got close. Lexington scored 9 runs in the first 3 innings of the game, knocked the Blue Crabs' Colton Mahoney out after just 2 2/3 of an inning. He allowed 8 earned on 8 hits, 5 walks. Damage was done from there. Here's your L. Thanks for coming out. DJ Peterson and Cole Sturgeon, both homer for Lexington. Kent Blackstone hits his 3rd homer of the year for the Blue Crabs. There's a silver lining. Legends Mike Hauschild. Oh, going to butcher that name a couple times. Hauschild. If I pronounce it every way, it counts. Relieved after 5 innings. Probably could have gone longer. He only threw 60 pitches on the night, which is incredibly efficient. He earns the win, 3 hits, no earned runs, 4 Ks for him. DJ Peterson earns the game ball with a 2-for-4 night, home run and a double. I told you it was going to happen. Legends look really good at this point, getting back to 500 after being Southern Maryland now 2 in a row. Blue Crabs fall to 2-4. Rockers disposed of Lancaster and High Point. They move to 5-1. Barnstormers score 2 in the top of the first, but allow 6 in the bottom half, and High Point wouldn't look back. Logan Morrison homers twice, including just a missile off Caleb Gindel. Go find the highlight. It's posted in High Point's stuff somewhere, and if you can't find it in there, go check ALPB News, ALPB_news on Instagram. He has the highlight up. Oh, he clears the scoreboard. I should have measured it on Google Earth, but it was just a rocket, man. Poor Caleb Gindel just trying his best to not waste the bullpen out there, and he steps into pitch and just does not go well. He ends up getting relieved by Gainey, by the way, so that's how that's going. Or not Gainey, Galen, Blake Galen. I got Preston Gainey on my mind here because Preston Gainey would come into this game for High Point, and he would throw his second scoreless inning of the season, which I'm excited about because remember, he's had 2 Tommy Johns since the last time he ended up getting out there on the pro mound, so that's great to see. But backtracking, Logan Morrison just hit a rocket. That's his 3rd home run of the season. Edwin Arroyo also hit a home run. That's his first of the year for High Point. A couple interesting notes. The Rockers bullpen has now thrown 21 2/3 of an inning, allowing 0 earned, 23 strikeouts, .192 average against them. As I said, Preston Gainey looked good. Adam Taylor with the wild card aspect of the night. 2-for-4 with 2 doubles. Last played for Gary South Shore in 2015. He's been doing real estate. At least that's what I gleaned from the broadcast for the High Point game last night. 2,095 days between at-bats. And I think at one point they were combining his last 3 at-bats. He was 3 for 3. And there was 2,095 days across those 3 at-bats. It's hilarious. But he comes out today, goes, I think doubled his first 2 at-bats. Welcome back to pro ball. Logan Morrison grabs the ALPB Roundup game ball for his 2-homer day. Nearly went to Giovanni Alfonso, though. I'll mention it. He went 3 for 4 with a double out of the 9-hole for High Point. So danger throughout that whole lineup. High Point's won 5 straight. Southern Maryland falls to 2-4. Series wrap up tonight. Everyone, I think, is looking to sweep. Yep, we got sweeps potentially in all 4 series. Series roundup will be posted tomorrow. We're going to be looking at all 3 of these series, looking at the series coming up, and we'll dig into a couple other things. I definitely want to get some stats together if High Point keeps this roll going because High Point's scoring all over the place. I think they were leading the league by a long shot in runs before they dropped a bunch of runs tonight, so Rockers are dangerous is what I'm saying. If you take one thing away from today, it's that don't pitch to the Rockers. Maybe start making calls, see if you can get some guys signed, because that might help you out if you're a pitcher in the Atlantic League, because it's not going to be a good time. That's your takeaway. I'm Ryan with the ALPB Roundup. I'll talk to you with the series roundup tomorrow. Enjoy some baseball tonight.